El Nino and La Nina are very common in the Philippines that bring drought, hurricanes, and torrential rainstorms. We commonly experience that, but do we really know what is El Nino and La Nina is? Let me widen your knowledge about El Nino and La Nina. In this lesson, we'll see how the effects of El Nino can be noticed in many parts of the world, with different regions experiencing varying weather anomalies. El Nino was discovered by the fishermen off the west coast of South America. They were the first one to notice appearances of unusually warm water that occurred at year's end. The phenomenon became known as El Nino because of its tendency to occur around Christmas time. El Nino is Spanish word for the boy child and is named after the baby Jesus since it is close to Christmas season. What is El Nino? When we notice different weather patterns, we usually think of what is in the air. But did you know that a lot of what happens in the air is because of the temperature of the oceans? El Nino is an abnormal weather pattern caused by the warming of the Pacific Ocean near the equator of the coast of South America. To fully understand what El Nino is, then you should definitely watch this video.
A natural force of nature unlike any other, El Nino is capable of unleashing a fury of climate changes and natural disasters that span from Alaska all the way to South America and beyond. What causes El Nino, and how are we affected by it? El Nino is not a storm, but rather a weather phenomenon in the Pacific Ocean. During an El Nino, the surface water temperature warms up, leading to complex weather patterns. South American fishermen in the 19th century, describing warmer waters during Christmas time, coined the name El Nino, Spanish for the Blessed Child. Nowadays, when sea surface temperatures in the equatorial Pacific Ocean rise 0.5 degrees Celsius over their historic average for
Current situation of El Nino. In the year 2016, North Cotabato was hit by El Nino. Here are the causes of La Nina: natural cause and man-made cause. Why are so many concerned about El Nino? The 2015 to 2016 El Nino is estimated to be far more devastating than previous events in the past, even worse than the strongest El Nino on record, 1997 to 1998. Here are the effects of El Nino: social, health, economic, environmental, and political. What is La Nina? La Nina is a phenomenon that describes cooler than normal ocean surface temperatures in the eastern and central Pacific Ocean, regions close to the equator off the west coast of South America. Let us now talk about La Nina. The name La Nina originates from Spanish, meaning the little girl, analogous to El Nino, meaning the little boy. It has also in the past been called anti-El Nino. Here are the causes of La Nina: natural cause and man-made cause. The effects of La Nina to social, health, economic, environmental, and political. Summary of El Nino and La Nina. El Nino and La Nina can make extreme weather events more likely in certain regions. If we can predict El Nino and La Nina, we can predict a greater chance of the associated extreme weather event.